Yo, what is going on, guys? Clemax here, bringing you guys a gameplay and commentary, and right now, as you guys can see, I'm actually playing some Black Ops 2, unfortunately. Yes, I know Black Ops 2 is becoming a bit dull, especially, in itself and around the YouTube community and video game community, just because of the fact that it's getting a little bit old, and it's also getting drawn out to its final days here, thank goodness, because, let's face it, guys, in my honest opinion, and I'm sure that there's a lot of people who would agree with me, Black Ops 2 just wasn't the thing that you wanted to play, I guess you could say. I mean, it was kind of one of those things that you resorted to, and I'll get to that in more of a later topic within this commentary here. But I understand that a lot of people are actually going to be searching up new games, such as, obviously GTA 5 just came out, and I'm going to try my best to get it for this weekend, guys. Hopefully a little bit earlier, just so I can gather up some gameplay and show you guys what's going on. I'm really looking forward to getting, GTA 5. I thought I was going to get it today. Unfortunately, I did not, but like I said, I will try and get it for this weekend, if not a little bit sooner, hopefully. But I really think it's going to be an awesome game. I mean, honestly, it's going to be a major game. It's going to be an adventure. It's going to be so massive. The online multiplayer is going to be awesome as well. I don't really know when they're going to release that. I know it's going to be at a later date. I just am not sure of the specific time or date, so I'm not really going to throw out some false information that I don't know what I'm talking about. But I know that they've been working on it for quite some time. I believe Call of Duty, GTA. I believe GTA 4 came out in what, like, correct me if I'm wrong, probably 2008, 2009, around the area. I believe it's 2008. But correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sorry, guys. No hate. But, that's quite a long time. And you could tell that there's some serious development that was put into this game. So I'm very well sure that it's going to be an awesome adventure. And there's just going to be so much stuff that nobody really knows about, I'm sure. Tons of things to do. I mean, if you guys seen the multiplayer, or not the multiplayer, the just gameplay in general, it just looks amazing. So anyways, continuing on, basically today's commentary, what I want to get to, like, the main topic of this commentary is just how this year is going to be an awesome experience for gamers. And part of this reasoning is just because, last year, meaning summer, and, the previous school year, this year was, or that year was just kind of dry, there wasn't too many major releases that came out. You had your major Black Ops 2 that came out, as well as, nothing really too serious. I mean, the two main games that were played were obviously, like, Battlefield 3 and Black Ops 2. That was what you would see constantly up on people's channels. Now, this year, you're going to have, GTA 5. You're going to have, what are you going to have? You're going to have, Call of Duty Ghost, of course, Battlefield 4. Can't forget about those. And then you're going to have, like, Titanfall and all that kind of stuff. I haven't really given that game all too much research, but it might be something that I have to look into in order to see if I would, or if that would be something that I'd be interested in, so I could probably buy it and see if you guys would enjoy it as well. So I'm sure there's going to be a couple of other games that are going to come out. I don't know, guys. I don't really stick with, like, what's going on, I guess you could say. I kind of just get it as it happens. You know what I mean? Like I look forward to games, but I don't really research it and do all this kind of stuff. I kind of just go with the flow, and I'll buy it when I get it, if that makes sense. So anyways, I try and keep up with, the major releases, but if it involves just, regular games in general, then chances are I don't really do all too much research on that. But, this year's just going to be an awesome experience for gamers, just simply because of the fact that, for the most part, if you weren't playing Battlefield 3, if you were a Battlefield 3 player, because I know that Battlefield 3 kind of revolved around a group in itself, and for some odd reason, I found out that Battlefield 3 players, Battlefield 3 veterans didn't necessarily want COD players playing their game, if that made sense, or there was just some sort of hatred towards COD players that played Battlefield 3 or just Battlefield in general. I'm not quite sure as to why. I don't really know if this was vice versa, but I would imagine it's just because COD players just don't know how to play the game or something like that. They think of up close and personal battles, which for the most part, that's the way I like to play Battlefield 3, but I also do know how to play tactically. But, like I said, this was just like some sort of thing where hardcore Battlefield veterans just didn't necessarily like Call of Duty players playing their game. I don't really know what the whole situation about that was, but anyways, continuing on. So if you weren't playing Battlefield 3, then you're probably playing, Call of Duty Black Ops 2. There was just nothing really much to play, I guess. If you were like a first-person shooter type of player, then you're probably playing these two games. Now you're going to have, GTA 5, which isn't necessarily a first-person shooter, but it is a really fun game, of course. I mean, who doesn't like Grand Theft Auto? Also, you're going to have, Battlefield 4. You're going to have, Call of Duty Ghosts, which is basically the same thing, same concept. You're going to have a Call of Duty game and you're going to have a Battlefield game, but they're going to be new titles, of course, new things to do, new everything, I guess. There's going to be more games put out, and I think it's going to be an awesome time for gamers just because they get to experience, just a ton of games, a ton of things going on, because, if I wasn't playing Battlefield, I would be probably playing Black Ops 2. It's just two major games that I really actually played. I did play some GTA 4, but it wasn't like all the time. Because I don't really know. I got it kind of late, so I didn't really become like a hardcore GTA player at the time. But anyways, this gameplay and commentary is coming to an end. Let me know if you guys think the same way. I'm really looking forward to this year. Just like I said, going to be a lot of games coming out, and I'm just excited to see how this goes. So anyways, if you guys enjoyed, please drop a like down below. They are much appreciated, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.